Starting a DAO for your project used to be a very lengthy and expensive process. Hiring devs or potentially getting people together to actually fund the whole thing. Today, we're going to be talking about Aragon. Now, Aragon basically allows you to create DAOs instantly and effectively for your project, which allows you to create it, mint the token, and then have proposals all on their platform for your crypto audience. None of this is financial advice, but without further ado, let's dive in to the Aragon DAO platform. So this is Aragon, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but today I am going to actually walk you through how to create your first DAO, and it takes literally a couple minutes. So here we can see the Aragon website. You can see they are backed by massive names in the crypto space, people such as Decentraland, people such as API3, Lido, Polygon, to name a few of the massive powerhouses behind Aragon. Here we can see that they have actually been doing this for 7 years, so you can tell they're going to have the experience, you can tell that this thing's going to work as a platform, and they've launched over 7,500 DAOs. They've also actually raised so many DAOs that the amount governed and the amount tokens in this is over $35 billion. That is a crazy amount when you're considering most crypto projects barely get over $1 billion in market cap. And the whole reason why you would want a DAO is to essentially secure your assets and protocols, right? So it allows builders and users and token holders to really have peace of mind when they check their balances, stuff like this on the Aragon platform. And they have optimized decision making. So with this in the platform, you can have these votes out there. Your community can go over to the platform, vote on the DAO, and then you are good to go from there for any decision making that needs to happen in your DAO. Aligning incentives will obviously allow for that governance to come through, allow for a real democracy within your project, and encouraging participation, giving members a frictionless and informative experience to keep participation levels high. And the reason how they do this is with their very simple app. We can see here, all you got to do is find the proposal and then vote on it from the user side. Or if you want to create a proposal, you can do so very easily as well. So it's super simple. Let's dive into how to actually do this. But the short form of the steps is, yes, it's just launching your DAO, you mint your governance token, and then you pass proposals from that point. Super easy and really efficient to get set up here, right? So we can see here, first we're going to select our blockchain, then we are going to describe the DAO, define the membership, and then select governance settings. And from that point, we'll basically be good to go with this DAO. So let's select testnet for this example. We're going to go with Ethereum. We're going to press next here. We're going to create our DAO name, Hamilton's DAO, and then we would upload a logo. Then we're going to have a description here. We're just going to put finance. And now we can actually have different links that will display on this platform to whether it's our socials, to our main website page, or anything we want in this section. After that, we are good to go. And we're on to step 3. This is defining the membership. So token holders act as voting chips. The more tokens you hold, the more weight your vote has, right? So if you have a bunch of tokens in a wallet, then your wallet's going to have more voting power than the people that don't have as much tokens in the wallet. Or you could set it up where only multi-sig members can vote. What this means is some projects will have multi-sig wallets where the leaders of that project will all have a signature to that wallet that needs to be signed. So you could set it up with this where all of those leaders, if they have that multi-sig key, they could actually vote on your DAO rather than your token holders voting on the DAO. This is just going to open the door to a bit more of a democratized inner circle within your project if it is more centralized. But let's go with token holders for this example. And then we're going to say, hey, does your community already have an ERC20 token? We could say yes, and then yes, we would put that token in and then create the DAO based off of that token. So it would basically scan the blockchain, and then anyone that's holding those tokens would have that voting power. If we were to say no, then we could actually create the token right here and right now. So we could say Hamilton's token. We could add the symbol here being ham, and then yes, we can add all of the wallets that we're going to be distributing these tokens to. And then we're going to add 2 example wallets here for this section. If we're happy with that, we're just going to press next. So then we can set our governance settings here. And we've got support threshold here, which basically just means we can set a percentage of the votes needed for the proposal to pass. So if there's a proposal that's super simple and we only need 20% of the people that hold the token to actually approve it, we can actually set that in this setting. And we can also set minimum participation as well here. We can also have a minimum duration for proposals to actually come through, whether we want 1 day, 2 weeks, can really depend. And yes, we can also do early execution if all of the thresholds are surpassed. And from that point, we can be good to go, and we will basically have our DAO ready to deploy here. We would then just tick all of these boxes to make sure everything's correct, and then deploy our DAO, connect our wallets, and then it will be good to go from there. But that is the Aragon app, and that is how simple it is to actually just get started in making a DAO for your token. This is something that is game-changing, super innovational, and it's something I haven't seen before in the blockchain space, done in such an efficient and easy way. They also have an Explore DAO section here on their site where you can actually find the DAOs out there and participate in them very, very easily. But in summary here for this video, guys, definitely check out Aragon in the description, because this is one of the most game-changing projects I have ever seen. These guys are doing to DAOs what Pump.fun did to coin creation, and they're doing basically what Uniswap did to decentralized application widgets. So these guys are really just simplifying one of the major processes in crypto. Usually take hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes millions of dollars, to actually make these DAOs and employ the devs to do so, right? So definitely check these guys out in the description, because this is one of the best things out there. And that is going to be it for this video. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.